Okay, hello everyone. I decided to do my vivid share on one of the examples the professor gave us on the homework section. So I was gonna do it based on a time that I was scared of the dark, and I can tell you guys right now, in my house, there's been a lot of times where we hear things and we kind of get afraid. So anyways, my sister used to be in this room. She ended up leaving to another room in the house, and I ended up taking over. But before, I was sleeping in the room across from this one. So I know you guys all know about sleep paralysis, and I've had a couple experiences, a lot of them actually, but my first one was the one that really got to me. So it was around 3 or 4 in the morning, and I was about 15 years old, staying up late all the time till 1 or 2 in the morning and barely falling asleep. Like around 2 in the morning, and then having to wake up for school and all that. So this time it was a Friday, decided to stay up late, decided that I'd rather be on my phone than go to sleep like every other teenager does. So I did that. So it was about 3 or 4 in the morning when I felt like I was waking up, and my body felt like I didn't get enough sleep. I felt this groggy feeling, and I remember seeing things but not being able to move. And my bed, keep in mind my bed's kind of like on this side of the wall. It's like where my bed is at right there, and the closet is across from me. And I never really cared to close my closet or not, but this night it was open. So I'm trying to move, I'm trying to talk, and I can't do anything. And the more I try, the more I can't do it, the more nervous and scared and anxious I get. I don't know what's going on. I've never experienced this before. It's just a scary feeling. The room looked very dark, but the moon was out. I remember the moon was out, and I had these really sheer curtains, so the light from the moon was shining in, and I was able to see, but my closet still looked dark inside. And looking inside of it kind of scared me a little bit more. I don't know if my eyes were actually open. It felt like it was. It felt like I was looking around and I wasn't able to move. And I remember at some point screaming, but nothing coming out. And I felt like it was real. I was yelling for my mom. I was yelling for anybody to come and help me nonstop at the top of my lungs. I was trying so hard to yell, and nothing came out. At one point, then I started trying to move. And I'm trying to move. I'm trying to like break free from this, and I'm not able to. And then just staring at all the darkness, staring at the closet. It's just, I'm getting more scared. I'm getting paranoid. I'm panicking, freaking out. Like, I don't know what's going on. So I remember at one point I was able to end up moving my arm a little bit. And when I moved it, so I was sleeping on my back. Sleeping on my back, and it felt like I could see in the entire room. So I ended up moving my eyes down to see my arm, and I was trying to move it just a little, just to move it a little, and I ended up getting it to move, and I moved it, and it fell off the bed, and it just dangled. And that's when I was able to say something, and I yelled it as hard as I could, and the only thing that came out was a very faint mom, just mom. But I yelled it. I know I yelled it. I yelled it at the top of my lungs, and nothing came out. And it was a really scary experience. I ended up waking up and running out of the room, running to my mom's room, telling her what happened. She's half asleep. I'm freaking out, and she ended up getting me calming me down, and I went to my room. I closed my closet before I fell asleep. I turned to the other side, and I fell asleep. I woke up the next day, and I was a little freaked out, but I know it was a case of sleep paralysis. After that, I never experienced it until I think I was about in this room for an entire year. I experienced it about like 10 times every night for I think an entire month. And I think that was just the next, horrible phase of my sleep paralysis. Ever since then, I haven't had it, and I really hope not to have it again or get it again at all. It's a really horrible experience to go through. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys.